Hey, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I know I'm not on the screen anywhere. It's because I'm in invisible mode. No, actually, I had to pack up some of my stuff out of my vehicle, out of my truck, and unfortunately, my camera was one of the items that I packed up. So, anyways, while I'm talking, I'm going to go ahead and lower the volume here. But, anyways, I noticed there was some changes in the. Now, this is my first match in the new Frontline mode, but it looks to be that there is some changes in the result screen. Now it shows a little bit different. Like down here it says no progress in Michigan vehicles research, crew training, da da da, because obviously it's Frontline. But it used to show like all the different vehicles that you damaged, how much damage you did to each vehicle, so on and so forth. But that is no longer here. We actually had a hell of a match here. I played mainly the IS-3A. I got a couple shots off in the Chrysler GF and a couple shots off in the Defender. But yeah, so end results, we ended up having the most damage with 9,108 damage. We only got 2 kills. Most of the stuff people would end up picking off after I got it whittled down with the IS-3A because the 3 shots are nice at 390 average damage, but it's just, if I had a 4 shot, a lot of the vehicles I could have finished off, but I would leave them just hanging with, a handful of hit points and somebody else would pop them. But hey, whatever, as long as they're dead. We ended up getting 2,177 experience, and we had to. Sorry, we destroyed 2. What is this one then? Oh, this is times we deployed. So we started out on the Chrysler K, then we went to the IS-3, and then the Defender. So, and this is a little bit different, as you can see. I always go with the all, so you can see what the total is, what you received and everything. With the Chrysler GF, though, we had 2 shots, 2 hit, 2 pen. I screwed up because I went to use the repair, and I hit HE, so my second shot, I believe, was an HE shot. That's why we only did 641 damage. I think. I'm pretty sure I did. The 252 Defender, we had 3 shots, 2 hit, 2 pen for 906 damage. The IS-3, 30 shots, 23 hits, 16 pen. I believe I shot all standard rounds. Don't quote me. Bum, 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 bum. Let's find the IS-3A. There it is. Yeah, I only carry 5 heat. What I do for the frontline mode is I dump almost all my premium rounds out and carry pretty much all standard, but I still do carry a handful of premium rounds in case somebody gets in there with something that's got really good armor, like your 4005P, the big old behemoth here. Where is that? The VK1001P, sorry about that, or the Malmbrocker, just, something that's got really good armor. Well, crap, nowadays, even the lows got good armor. I bounced off the front of that thing a couple times, which I was surprised. But all in all, we had 35 shots, but this is with all the vehicles, 27 hit, 20 pen, not too shabby. Total damage 9,108, but this is where they separate it a little bit too. It shows from 300 meters, from distance of more than 300 meters, sorry, 828 damage to objective. That must be the amount of damage you do to the objective with combat reserves, and then it totals it out and gives you the total amount of damage that you did of 9,108. So it takes what you did for damage to vehicles, damage, for more than 300 meters to the objective with combat reserves. We got hit 27 times, and that's between all 3 vehicles. 19 pen, only 8 bounced, and that's with 3 of the best vehicles. Now, I did not pay attention to see if I was getting hit with premium rounds. One thing I noticed from all the other modes, or excuse me, not modes, but seasons, or not really seasons because it's all one season, but 1 through, and this is the 5th week. So let's say the first week, second week, third week, fourth week, and now the 5th week. A lot of people do sling a ton of premium rounds, and I don't understand why. Look at this. Earn for battle. 239,869 credits after they resupplied my ammo, the vehicles, and consumables. I still walked away with 122,500, and they still take some of it for that reserve stock, which I still don't like because it's taking it out of the money I could have received here. You know, I just don't understand why it's not doing me any favors. I mean, it's like they think they're a bank or something. So we're going to take, we're taxing you basically. This is the federal income tax, and they're going to hold it. And at the end of the week, I do my turn my W-2 in and do my tax returns, and I get back a lump sum of money. No, that's just kind of stupid because they're taking it from me. Why don't they do it as a bonus? Let's say this is what the total amount of damage I did, and then they take that and they times it by a certain number, and then whenever that number comes up, let's say it was 23,987, is above and beyond what I would have made, and that is like a bonus that goes to a little holding thing for a week, and then I get it back. That would be cool with me because I know you're getting a bonus amount, you're getting extra. But this, they're just taking it from you, holding it, and then giving it to you in a week. It makes no sense what purpose that is. It's not like they're taking the money and investing in it in real life or even, whatever. It's just they're taking your credits, holding it for a week, and then giving it back to you in one lump sum. It doesn't make any sense. But anyway, so damage blocked by armor was 2,770. Spotted 3, damage 13, destroyed 2. Damage with our assistance was 1,041. Damage to enemy vehicles stunned by me was 668. Stuns caused 1. So yeah, I must have shot something with a HE shell on accident in the Chrysler GF there. Base capture 35 because we got a couple shots into one of the turrets. Defense points none because we were on the attack. Number of vehicles destroyed 2. Zones captured 2. Objectives destroyed 2. And then down here you can get into what time it started, how long it lasted. Objectives reached, yes. Objectives destroyed, 3. Captured, zones captured, 5. And your experience and all that stuff. Now, we did win that. Did it give me? It doesn't give you the option to use your 5-time multiplier. I wish it did. That would be awesome. But they probably figure, yeah, if we're doing that, people are going to get, this 5,229 experience and then use a 5-time multiplier. That's a lot. That's a ton. A ton, which would be definitely nice, but, well, can't win them all. But yeah, so they did change this around a little bit. And also, if you want to hold on for a minute, I know I'm doing it kind of backwards here, but I'm going to go ahead and show the replay now. Also notice that when I got destroyed, you didn't set in a queue like forever waiting to get a tank back. It seemed like it was a lot quicker. Also, I didn't get destroyed lickety split right away, so that helps substantially. But also they lowered a few things and or did a few changes, and one of the things is they lowered the queue that you have to wait when you get destroyed, which is definitely cool by me. So yeah, if you want to hold on for a minute, I'll be right back, and we'll have some gameplay in the Frontline modes season, well, week 5 we'll say, not season, but week 5. So I will be right back. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, so here we go with week 5 of Frontlines. So there's a few things that's changed if you read the release notes. One of the things that I really do like that they changed is the amount of time you wait when you're destroyed for like the queue to get into a vehicle. Now, I only get destroyed a total of, I think, two times, maybe a third. But anyways, so I don't know if it was just because of the simple fact that I had vehicles already in the queue. Oh yeah, 454 to get your first vehicle back. So it looks like they did chisel off some time, which is nice. So if you get destroyed, you're not sitting in the queue waiting for a vehicle for 4, 5, 6, 8, whatever minutes, waiting to get a vehicle. Now you're gonna notice if you watch my ping, it's cherry red. So you're gonna see my tank do some funky stuff, and I didn't have the best of luck right off the bat, and I ended up getting destroyed pretty quick because of that. Because it's hard to tell where you're at, when you're at, and what you're shooting at if you can't tell you know, what's going on because your lag is so bad, you're bouncing around everywhere. So you'll see the tank kind of set there, like you see the red light there, and you see the other tanks doing stuff. Now, me, it looked like I was still moving. What I saw originally when I was playing, but you can see I'm just sitting there. But my ping was way up, and then it went down. I started backing up to get a shot at the IS-3A over here. He gets out of the way in time, and then my ping goes up again. So the only thing I did is I installed the drivers and some software for my Corsair memory, and it turns on the lighting and stuff, and that's when this started. So yeah, they're going right through my front and everything. Anyways, ping, ping, ping. But yeah, so I don't know. Maybe if the lighting effects are like making the memory like too hot, and that's what's causing it to lag like that. Which I've heard of memory doing that. Yeah, see, like already, I already got my next vehicle. For one, I had one already setting in there, but see, look at this. It's counting down from like I think 3 minutes. So in 3 minutes, I'd have another vehicle if I got destroyed. Now this time I last a lot longer. I still was having some ish. I don't know what artillery is doing. Probably getting closer to get some closer shots. I was still having an issue with my lag. Yeah, if you watch that up there, it was staying red, but not. Well, I don't want to say not as bad, but it. I guess it wasn't as bad, but it just kept happening kind of continuously throughout the match. It also could be where I'm sitting at right now. I'm in the truck and I'm using my Wi-Fi. Not the best connection in the world, but the ping is staying down. Then all of a sudden it shoot way up and my lag will start. See it right there. It starts going up. But I'm like, I looked to my left. I'm like, holy crap! Half the enemy team is just coming around this corner over here. So I figured, well, I better come over here and try and defend our base from these guys coming over this way, because there's the TVP and the M4190. We get a nice shot into the side of him. Barely got that shot off into his turret. And this M41, we end up setting him on fire. And it's hard to play when your lag's doing this, so I auto-lock just so I know that. And if you see how my turret or the reticle's going boink, 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 it's just due to the fact that my lag was so bad. I just did an auto lock, and the turret will obviously just automatically lock into it. Now I see this little guy right here in the WZ, and with your lag doing that, it is hard as heck to get shots off it and anything, because you don't know if you're going to hit it, not hit it, what you're aiming at. And I go off the side of this little hill over here in a minute to shoot this guy, and thanks to my lovely lag, I think I shoot the dirt, and I don't even know what happens. See, I didn't even mean to go out there. Shot the dirt, and see the lag just going crazy up here. So I'm like, I don't even know what I'm shooting at. I think I actually shoot and completely miss because I don't know what I'm shooting at here. Yeah, see, look at that. When I was playing it, it looked like I was aimed right at the rear of his tank, and or the TD there, and when he blew up, I'm like, oh, cool, I killed him. And then I'm like, no, I didn't. And then all of a sudden the lag let up, and then I'm like, shit, I didn't even come close to shooting him. So, yeah, I'm hoping that's all it was the lighting effect is getting the memory, like, warm or something, and that's what's causing it to do this. So I shut the lighting effects back off. If it still does it in the next match I try, then I will just uninstall the software for the memory and stuff, because it's also the software for my headset. But I can also just do a, I don't want to say standard, what do you call that? When you use just like a driver that's a universal driver is basically what I'm trying to get at. I think I can use a universal driver because it worked before I installed this software for the Corsair headset and memory. So I'll just uninstall everything and get it set the way it was, because it's very annoying when you love a game and you can't play it, especially after it's been fixed and running perfectly fine for the last week. So it was a good thing he shot the dirt. If he didn't shoot the dirt, he probably would have hit me and killed me. But yeah, our front end was full of holes, but it's getting fixed up. We're at the 7-Eleven Jiffy Lube repair shop here, and they're going to patch our holes with Bondo and paint it back up, and we'll head back out and go shoot some more stuff. But I get my air support, and I go ahead and just stick it right up in here. I think that one might have missed, but I get my artillery strike here in a minute, and boy, do we ever nail some stuff with that artillery strike. We hit a couple things and just knocked the snot right out of them. So I get my arty strike, and after I drop the arty strike, watch the damage over here as it lights up like a Christmas tree. Because, yeah, my arty strike is full damage, full support, all zipped up and ready to go. And look at this. I'm sorry, it's right here. 828 damage. There was some other damage. I kind of missed it because I was looking over here myself. but anyways, I figured, these guys are being sneaky coming around this hill, so I'm going to, cut the snake off at the head, and I'll go push into them. And unfortunately, I'm coming over here myself. But it's pretty clear, nothing coming. I see these guys kind of coming up this way, so I figured they got my back if anything starts pushing into me. The 44 Pantera gets lit up. My main concern was kind of these guys at first, but I thought, okay, let's just go ahead, work on the Pantera, get rid of him, and then these guys here can come over and hopefully help me work on this stuff over here. You can see I'm kind of looking. I could have probably got some shots at that 252 Defender. And then we kind of really, almost really eat it. We had a good angle. I'll say I did that on purpose, but it wasn't. Because we bounced that shell from the Pantera on the side. The low sticks one right in our side, and the ISU 152 hits us, but we bounced that round for 750, thank goodness. So now that low is getting chewed up and spit out, and all these guys are coming over to help me, so thank goodness. And there, look at that standard round. I bounced off the front of a low. That's what I mean. That's like, you got to be kidding me. They really toughened that thing up. I mean, I love the low. I always have liked it, and it really did deserve the upgrade when they did it to it a while back. I don't play it enough. Now I take a shot at this. Yeah, right there. That was kind of a really stupid shot. So I figure, hey, he's getting tore up, but let's go ahead and help get him tore up. I'm not loaded yet. Still got a few seconds. So we put a nice one into him, catch him on fire, but he had an automatic fire extinguisher and left him with 42 hit points, and they finish him off. And our lag is just a pumping us full of crappiness right now. But yeah, we're already up to almost 5,500 damage, blocked 2,770, and got a little bit of assist damage there. And then I figured we cleared this spot. This middle group that I was with, boy, we really pushed hard and did good. But you can see, if you're looking at here, they only had 2 heavies. They're still working over here. We did have a plethora of tanks here. It was like people from this side came over here, and I think a few from this side came over here, and so we're just kind of working them over and pushing hard. I'm actually going to speed this up a little bit so that I'm not boring you to death while you wait for me to get up here to shoot at stuff. So we're just going to kind of fast forward it up this way. I think I get my artillery strike and my is it arty strike? What's that other one called? Airstrike. Airstrike and arty strike. I get both those here pretty quick. I was going to go around the corner here because the low's over there and try getting some shots at him, but he gets pretty much dismantled and spit out pretty darn quick. The SU-130 that was up on the hill here, he comes around this side, and it's a pretty smart move on his part. But I was going to try getting a shot into the low, but nope. So we slide down here, and then our lag starts just doing just wonderful things to our game. So I'm not even trying to bounce back and forth there. It's just bouncing me back and forth. So we got our arty strike. I figure I'll go ahead and try and drop it on him. Get hit by that Scorpion G. See, now that, I think I actually, I don't know, let me see. Okay, yeah, I actually did shoot him in the back of the turret, but it bounced anyways. But when I was aiming, I actually had a clear shot of the Scorpion G. He wasn't there because of the lag. That's what I saw. But then after the fact, I'm like, how did I not kill that Scorpion G? And then that's why, because of the lag, I actually shot my own guy in the back of the turret. Which I think, I don't know, but I think they removed team damage. I don't think, is there a, I'm not 100% sure, but I think they were either going to remove or did remove team damage from Frontlines. I can't remember if they did or didn't. Here I dropped my airstrike there thinking that SU-130 was still sitting there. No, 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 no. He was scooting. He was actually down here by the time my airstrike drops. Now the funny thing is I'm going straight. It looked like I was actually thinking my tank was over here. That's what I mean. With this lag thing, it really screws up what your game does. It makes it just so unplayable. We'll go ahead and fast forward it a little bit here because the IS-3A definitely does not have the speed like the IS-3 does. IS-3 is not a fast tank either, but it's definitely a lot faster than the IS-3A. Took a shot on the move. Don't know why, but I thought, what the hell, I'll try. So I'm going to keep it fast forwarded here for a minute till we get, because we go climbing this hill up here very slowly. Thought this guy over here was going to be sneaky, the Chariot here that was up there. Thought he was going to try getting some shots on my side, but nope, he didn't. He did not, so we're going to just kind of keep it fast forwarding up here, climb up the hill. Now right here, I'm going to slow it down because I end up, right now, I thought I was going straight. Not straight into the building, straight because of my damn lag. Go ahead and fast forward this a little bit. I think I get a shot or two into the gun here. Watch this. The first one, because of where I shot it, it bounced. That one penned. That one penned. Somebody else finished it off, which is fine. Now, most of the team actually goes down this way. I decided to go over this way because I was thinking I'm going to go help over here and try and get rid of number 4. So I start heading that way, going down the hill, and then the STG, I think it is, starts presenting himself with some nice side shots. Not here, but in a minute. I actually get shot in the keister here in a minute, I think, too. Yeah, so I come around here. And the STG comes out. And he's nice enough to come out nice and wide so I can just drill him. So we hit him, knock his track off. I should have really aimed that one a little better, and I would have had him taken out before I got any damage. So I get shot in the pooper here in a minute. From the Chrysler K, but that's okay because I drop an arty strike on him. Tears him up pretty bad. I wish it would have torn him up a whole lot better though. So about 500. I pulled forward a little too far and gave him my side, but knock him down a little bit more. I'm trying to get a shot on him without popping out here, but he comes out, we knock him down to 122 hit points. I was going to take a shot into his commander's hatch here, which I do, and it bounces, which I was really surprised. But that T-44 shoots me in the side and finishes me off. So now we go ahead and we ready up the defender. Z252U Defender. We went ahead and we take that out next. I don't know why this is taking so long because I actually went click, click. There we go. We'll go ahead and zing it forward here a little bit because I think I get like a couple shots. I think like a total of 3 shots. I get ammo wrecked when I get over by this gun here in a minute. And watch how the load time is just horrendous. I'll go ahead and keep it fast forward. There we go. I'll slow her down a little bit. So we get a nice shot into the 5100, let it shrink all the way in. It's one thing a lot of people don't do is with the Defender, they don't let it shrink all the way in. And if you don't let it shrink all the way in, guaranteed you will miss. And my lag starts going crazy. So I think I drive right around the corner here and take a shot at the 5100. The T44 100 pumps around into me also, knocks out my ammo rack, so my load time is substantially longer. Like 24 seconds, 24.24 seconds. But they were able to take this gun out. This SU-130 PM comes around the corner. I'm like, oh, I'm pulling the trigger. I'm like, why didn't I shoot? And I'm like, oh, crap. I didn't realize my reload was so horrendously long. But, yeah, and then my lag's going crazy, so I'm like, son of a booger. But, end of match. We end up winning that one, so pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know exactly. I was trying to see where I got hit to get ammo racked. Obviously, I came around the corner. Oh, they're right there. If I can get it to, yeah, right there. That's where I got hit. So if you ever want to ammo rack one of these Defenders, shoot it in the side right there. Because, boy, did he pop my ammo rack as soon as he hit me there. But yeah, anyways, so there are a few changes in the frontline mode, but I just wanted to kind of share this with you and go over them real quick. I didn't go over everything because I would have had to have got on the website and read them, and it's pretty much what I went over anyways. So, um, but yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this match as much as I enjoyed playing it. But you guys take it easy, be safe, and I will see you on the battlefield. Hopefully with a better ping. Have a good one, guys.